What's going on, Lawn Care Nation? Richie Plemons with Plemons Lawn and Landscape. So we're dealing with another rainy, miserable day. Now I kind of know how Jason Ambrose feels up in the Washington State area, all this rain. So, but anyway, enough complaining about the weather. We got to do what you got to do, right? So we're at one of our commercial properties today. We're going to put in about 50 bales of pine straw in the shrub beds and the landscape beds, and get it all cleaned up, get it looking good, take you guys along, and let's sling some long needle. right, guys, so we just got that finished up. That was 50 bales of pine straw, which would have taken, if we had mulched, that would have taken us all day. A lot of guys up north, you know, they're like, oh, we get paid to remove that and they're paying you to put that down. Yeah, they pay us to put it down. And this is long needle pine straw. So the pine straw that you're removing up north probably isn't long needle. It's probably maybe a white pine, a loblolly, some sort of cedar. You know, got the little fine needles on it. These needles are extremely long and they make a really nice dressing for your bed. It helps with weed prevention, and so it's nice. I like it. I actually prefer pine straw myself over mulch. Like I said, we can put down more pine straw quicker and more efficiently than we can with mulch, and so it's just faster and a better money maker, in my opinion. We still have a lot of customers that want the mulch, but the issue I have with mulch, you put it down once a year, and generally after 3 to 4 months, it starts to lose its color, and then the last, you know, 7-8 months of the year, it just doesn't look that nice to me. It tends to turn a little white and starts to fade and lose that color. Whereas with pine straw, we come back in every 6 months, put in new pine straw every 6 months, and so you've always got that nice color year round. And just all around, generally, in my opinion, it looks much nicer. Now, tips, if you're going to put in pine straw, some tips. You notice that I rolled it under in the video, and what that does is it kind of locks those edges in and prevents some wind or anything like that from blowing it out of the bed. So now the wind can come through and blow, and it's not going to lift up all your pine straw that you put in. But some tips, when you put it down, make sure that you put that pine straw down, when you're sprinkling it down, that it actually goes over the edge of the bed a little bit. Take it out about 2 or 3 inches past that edge, so when you roll it under, it rolls up really nice right up to the edge. Now, when we come back in a week, we're gonna have to go back and probably roll that under one more time, because it's gonna rain and it's gonna lay that flat. After about the second time rolling it under, once it lays flat, the third time after we roll it under that second time, it'll lay flat again. Once it lays down, it's gonna lay down right to the edge of the bed. You may get a little bit that hangs over the edge, and then when you're edging your bed, you can actually trim that edge of pine straw off and get that good clean line. The pine straw lays perfectly down on the edge. And then so that's a tip. Always make sure that you blow it under. Don't put down too much, because you get kind of clumpy spots in it. And then lastly, make sure you wear gloves. It is going to be about 70 degrees today here, and I'm having to wear my winter gloves because I have not picked up any thin gloves for the summer yet. And there's nothing worse than getting home in the afternoon and your hands are just aching, because this stuff will poke your hands and your hands will just hurt, and you'll just be full of splinters, and then you'll spend the next 45 minutes trying to dig splinters out of your hand. And I'm telling you, it's no fun trying to get a pine needle splinter out of your fingers and out of the palm of your hand. And you always get in the places where you get the most pressure points too, like the tips of your fingers. You'll get it a lot of times right in here on the heel of your thumb. So, but anyway, guys, we're finished. It's time to go home. Easy day. We had a lot of rain again last night, so there's no mowing today. It's a swamp again, and so what we're going to do is I'm going to go try to do a little bit of fishing. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. That way you know every time we post a new video, and we'll see you in the next one.